Paul WD26. We'll go with Paul WD26. This is one of many first videos I'm shooting. We are starting now with Give Me God of War mode. Here you see Kratos getting ready to fight a Berserker. Not just any Berserker boss. This is the final King Hrolf Kraki that we are fighting. This is the attachments that I have. Everything's as much to level 9 as possible, or it is, and Grip of the Nine Realms. These are all things that the Berserkers drop. I highly recommend using them because this boss is fast. This boss will make you get more tired than anything and will catch up on you if your finger dexterity starts losing function. So you want something that can slow time down, give you a chance to slow down your concept of time, or speed it up for you and slow down for him, and it will make your life just much better. Now, I haven't beat him yet, but we have gotten so damn close. I am pissed. I got so close. So we're going to get right into this and get back to, you know, 100% dead versus 90% dead. You can understand my pain when you're so close and you think that you won't die because you're so in the moment. But that's what this boss is all about, making you question things. And don't even get me started on, so everything's realm shift, everything else, armor. I have things geared towards immolation, maelstrom, because these things do a lot of damage. Also, there's certain perks that come with that too. Usually, it's more of a DPS thing, but you don't want to get hit by this guy hardly ever, anyways. So as long as your defense is slightly over the middle, you should be okay with fighting him. Now, I did actually take the Berserker armor off. All the weaponry is the Nine Realms. If it says Nine Realms on it, I have it. But as far as that goes, I don't really care for the Soul Explosion or, the cooldown of the Relic. It all comes from what I have equipped at the moment. And actually, so I had the Shoulder Guard of Undying Pyres, so that helps with the immolation, permafrost, maelstrom. Of all your weapons, they will have a cool power up, right? So spiritual shoulder straps, stack and buff increasing. So I'm going to be using a lot of relics, or more runic attacks on this guy anyways. As you can see, my runic is up enough to do some damage. And your runic, the more it's up, the more Muspelheim does more damage, which just makes sense with the increasing melee damage with the Maelstrom, Permafrost, Immolation, and I have everything else that helps with that Afflicted Momentum, charging up faster when hitting status, Inflicted Enemy, which you will be keeping status up on him. Freya tells you that the Hex does not work on this boss, so I just go straight to using Stun and then also affecting... Oh, you want Swift Evasion. You want to be able to dodge this boss as much as possible. Blocking him is cool too if you have things that help with that. Like my shield, Guardian Shield, I use the... there's a lot of better ones for the purpose of getting closer. Like Onslaught might be best to rushing the boss. Guardian Shield does more shield checks, so if he were to attack me, it makes it easier for me to take him out. It just really depends. Otherwise, it can shorten the amount of distance that you go on it. So. Okay. You may not hear me talking a lot when I get into this. And it's already 5 minutes in, so let's start. Oh, and I have Wrath. Wrath is great because it allows you to disrupt the boss faster, and it spreads out your rage. You don't need to be going crazy and doing less damage. You know, if your strength's not up all the way, I would say that your normal Spartan rage isn't the way to go. Still realm shifts, just because I have things that affect, you know, you do more damage when you have the realm shifts. And let's get Freya up to date. So Sonic Aftershock, Sonic Attunement, Rune Potency. You know, there's so many different ways to do this. I want his stun to go up because if I do end up keeping up on his stun, then it's an extra damage bonus. But if I didn't really care about that and all I worried about was the status, that might be best too, especially if I'm using Wrath. So let's, if it does more status, when your Runic Summons is on cooldown, no, actually, it's good to not have as many arrows because the status supply will increase. So, we have that taken care of. I want her to look a little different. That one. Ooh, no. Agony. Yeah, I don't know. Sure, that's cool. And let's see if I can power up one more thing. Yes. Oh, I need just 300 more experience. Okay. Let's do this. Again, I want to use as much relic as possible. You can't have it! First of all, time with that move, also, I want range. Like the axe all the time. I got hit right away. Now, any relic attack or runic attack will disrupt those blocking moves. So you want to use them liberally, or you can go up and attack him. Not attack, but you use the block. Yeah, that was the wrong move. You know what? You're gonna die. If you've already died once in this, doesn't matter if you have anything else to help you. It's not gonna help. Alright, back again in the King Ralph Crocky fight. If you haven't fought him before, he's a pain in the arse. And if you're playing this probably on any difficulty, he's a pain in the arse. Probably even easy. I don't know. I didn't play this game on easy. I went straight for the hard mode, and I didn't let up until I got to the end. Odin, everything else, except Queen Ya, whatever her name is. She's harder than this guy by far, so... Alright, so I assessed the time it was going to take to get to him, and I decided to throw my axe at him instead. Now, I'm going to tell you that just of all the weapons, the spear is probably the fastest. Oh! block how I was supposed to. So, okay, this is what happens when you get hit. If you get hit once, he probably will just kill you. So it really doesn't matter unless your defense is the highest. You might be able to, you know, juggernaut it through a little bit, but not generally. Wow, that was very close. It usually doesn't work out like that, so you gotta be very careful. I'm getting all my health back if I can. I knew he was going to do that, so you just go straight through the initiative. Things like that. Now, because I have the 9 realms thing, I'm using my weapon to make it a lot easier. Always keep the arrows on them to keep that stun stack happening. Now, always kill those orbs as soon as they happen. Oh, sick of that! Not racist, by the way, guys. Just an appreciation for the culture. Japanese dudes make you get away with it. You can't. See how he was waiting for me to do something different? The computer expects me to do more. Well, so... Yeah, I'll be forgotten unless I beat you. And then I'll probably still be forgotten, I guess. It's just a video game when it comes to this stuff. If you're already a gamer, enjoy games. Otherwise, I don't really promote starting games. I know that sounds very hypocritical, but you know, once I'm done with this game, I think I'm done. No, that's not true. I don't feel like it for a while. This took a lot of work just to get to this level of strategy. Alright, yeah, this is where having the relic or range comes into play right away. Okay. So when that happens, go ahead and use your wrath to get the heck out of that situation fast. Out. Come on, get me. Don't want to lose that stun. Okay, up in progress. Some of these. Take them down. Yeah, if you can use them right next to them, it's just another hit that you get to do on them. Okay, yeah, if he does anything like he's about to clap his hands when he's in the air or on the ground, it's not good. And also, if you break into a stun, it stuns him. So, it breaks him out of any attack that you don't really like. I like these braces of stun up. Alright, now I'm switching. You know, I love using the Spartan Blades, by the way. I just love them. But there comes a point where it gets in the way of how you're winning. Alright, so probably shouldn't use this, especially if he's a far ways away from me. Yeah, now when he's clapping, you have to block. He will kill you if you don't. At least if you have a spear stuck in him, it gives you some amount of leverage. Okay. Yeah, you're not gonna get away on me. Got him. That's when that comes in handy. Another reason it comes in handy. Just keep closing the distance with him, because that's the biggest thing, is once you're able to dodge most of his attacks, that's the only one that sets you up. Work on getting that down right away. Oh. Well, it did pretty good without the obvious help I usually have on that. Okay, time to take a break for the dogs.